I'd say that's a fire. It's 8:52, and I think I'm over it. I just want to live, man. I want to play cards with Seth. I want to fucking take a walk, play a game, roll around in the grass, go to the river, work. I think I've had enough. This whole thing was not about what I'm going to do when I grow up. This whole thing was, do I want to grow up? Do I want to be part of this big bad world, or do I want to just do this? Do I want to just run and hide and fucking survive, and or not? And I don't want to do this. It's too fucking lonely. It's too sad. It's too empty. It's rewardless. It's just nothing. It's just sitting on a corner of the fucking river waiting to die. And I knew something was going to happen. And I knew I wouldn't know it until it's done. And I think I'm done. The simple fact of the matter is I don't want to do this. I don't want to just sit anymore. I've sat for 20 years because I didn't feel worthy or feel the desire or feel capable or able to have anything more. And I have the desire now. I know I'm worthy. I know I'm capable. I don't know where I go from here. I don't know what I do, because it's a complete start over. But at least I'm starting over instead of just going in circles. I don't want to just sit in my house or anywhere and just fucking waste away and just let time tick by. Damn, that's a fucking fire. See that bad boy? It's pretty fucking impressive. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 big ass hunks of wood on there. And the entire bottom is these big old monsters. But so, like I said, I don't think anything truly inside of me changed. I just know that this isn't what I want to do anymore. I don't want to just sit up in the mountains and fucking, do nothing. I don't want to do that no more. I came out here to find out if I wanted to break the cycle of doing nothing. I came out here to figure out if I wanted to live. I got so far down before that I didn't know if I ever wanted to dig back out. And instead of just going in circles again back in the real world, I figured I'd come out here and strip it all away and tear myself down to nothing and figure out if I have the energy, the strength, or desire to fight. And my fire's disassembling itself. I came out here to find out if I wanted to live. That's all I came out here to find out. And I know now that I do. That's it. I just want to live. Ed said that after he fucking had his third heart attack. I just want to live, brother. I just want to live. Well, believe it or not, but it took him 45 years to figure out he wanted to live. Sure, he was doing time on planet Earth, but he wasn't living. And now he's living. And I've been doing time on planet Earth for 30 some odd years myself. I got nothing to run from. I got nothing to hide from. I got nothing to be embarrassed about. I got nothing to prove. I got nothing to hide from. This just ain't that neat no more. I'm sitting around waiting for other people. And I don't want to do that ever again in my life. If you're coming for me, then you'll be here. If you're not, then I'll fucking do what I do. I used to beg and plead Michelle to talk to me or this or that. I've always done things like that. Because I never felt like I deserved better. So when somebody paid me attention, I just was like fucking just awestruck because somebody liked me. Well, I kind of like me. I'm okay with me. I'm not real happy with some of the things I've done and some of the choices I've made in my life, but I'm still okay with me. And I genuinely, I think that I know that I want to live. I don't talk about it when it happens, but I've been sitting here all day, kicking around suicide. Kicking around, do I write a note, or do I just do it, or do I make it look like an accident, or do I just throw myself off a cliff, or, what do I do? And I don't like that. I don't like being in a corner to the point where throwing in the towel is better. And I'm in the corner, and I put myself in the corner, and I've had my time out. I want to go home. Not, I want fucking somebody else to do it for me. Not fucking, I want to go and mooch and sit and do nothing. I want to go back home. I want to go to where I matter. And if I don't, I want to go find a place where I do. I want to get up and go to work. Just because. I want to walk down the street. I want to fucking go riding with Seth and just watch him tear it up. I want to be a good man. And I wasn't a good man before. I wasn't even close. I was broken in half. And the emotion you see right now is not being broken in half. It's finally coming to the realization that this ain't where I want to be. And that there's so many bigger and better things out there for me, and that I've proved my point to myself. And it wasn't that I could survive, it was that I wanted to survive. I fucking didn't know. When I came out here, I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know if I wanted. So this emotion you see is not being broke. It's finally realizing that, alright, I want to live. And standing out here in the trees working out or writing some fucking bullshit book is not living. If I fucking, ain't nothing out here for me anymore. My mom was right. You don't need to be alone, Dave. My mama was right. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know where I'm going to go from here. I don't know how I'm going to get there. But I'm beginning to think that I don't want to be here no more. Not only because there ain't fucking shit to do, just this ain't living. It ain't fucking living. And I want to fucking live. I'm dying faster out here than I was in a home on the couch. If all I want out of this fucking big bad world is to smoke pot and play video games, why don't I go do that? Why don't I work a job just enough to keep me in this ghetto fucking apartment and fucking, keep me in weed and just go out there and grind out life like that? What the fuck is wrong with that? I had it so beat in my head that I had to take over the fucking world. And I had to be Super Dave. I had to be a superstar. I had to be published, or I had to be fucking something special. No. I want to be something special to myself. And if that turns into being special down the road for someone else or a bunch of other people, that's great. I got nothing to fucking prove anymore. Nothing to prove to you, nothing to prove to me. I came out here to prove one thing to myself. And that was, do you want to live? Yeah, I do. I found out what I was looking for. I didn't come out here to fucking write a book, get ripped, or fucking find myself. I came out here to find out if I wanted to keep going. And I do. And I know I don't want to keep going out here. I've made it. I fucking, I did it. I don't care if I was planning on 3 months and it's only been 2. Fucking. So you found out early. Good. Come on home. It's unfortunate that because of my past choices, my family doesn't come up here and tell me that. That they don't come up here and go, look, dude, all right, you made your point. You say you found what you're looking for, so come home. Yeah. If that happened, I would go, okay, let's go. Can we stop at the store? I want to pop. I want out of here. And I don't mean fucking 10 miles down the road, I don't think. I think I want out of here. I think I'm done. I think I'm over the whole fucking go to the mountains and find yourself. I didn't find myself. I just found out that I wanted to fucking live. I just found out that this ain't living and what I've been doing in my life ain't living. And I'm over it. I want to go home. I don't know where home is, but I'll find somewhere. So I'm going to shut this off and sit around the fire a little more and go in the tent a little later, and I'll check in with you in a bit.